What's going on, guys? All right, we are changing out the shifter for the OTTP. I got this one, the short shifter for the F23 trans Cobalt. Pretty basic. Just take off the interior. I've had this off a couple times, so it comes off pretty easy. It's interesting doing it one hand. To take the ball off, if none of you have, just kind of twist and push down at the same time. It's off, and this just comes right off. And then there's the shifter. You can get a pick or a screwdriver. So there's little tabs there. I can show you once I get it all the way out. A little harder to see from here. Lift up, pop up a bit. Same thing with this side. There's a little locking tab in there that keeps it. Oops. Don't go too far up. So once it's up, should be able to move that freely. This should move freely. There you go. And then from here, just squeeze these two tabs. This. It says a little challenge one-handed. Alright, I'm gonna get this out and I'll get right back to you guys. Okay, popped it up. I have to use both hands. Squeeze the one hand. We got 413s. There we go, how far out? Just lift up. And hopefully your rods don't click back in. Oh man, the camera angle. I'm like paying attention more to what I'm doing than I am looking at the camera. And there you go. See you guys in a bit. I'll show you how to get this out. Alright, so here are those tabs. A little better view. There. That was so much easier. These kind of suck because they're not really pressed on, but they're pushed on. I don't know if you can see okay. So I gotta get a little creative. Fortunately for me, I have tools. Oh, popped off. I didn't feel like getting a clamp. And I ordered this shifter. So now once you get it that far, there's this little pivot lock. I kind of broke this the last time I did this because I was trying to figure out how to do it. What you can do is get yourself, so I have this punch and a hammer. You can get a screwdriver or something small enough to fit in there. Lightly tap. Out. You see I broke the other two trying to figure out how to get that out the first time. It slides up just enough to slide this out. And there you go. All this grease is just wheel bearing grease. I was trying to get rid of all the slop. this off. Should probably add some grease to that. Hold on. Just got a little grease. Doesn't matter what you use. Grease is grease, in my opinion. Don't break. Yay. Grease this ball up a little bit. Nice, pretty bowl. And let's see if this goes back over. Sorry, I forgot where I had the camera at. I am not good at this. Oh, almost put the old one back in. There. Just gotta line this up. Hit mine in just a little bit more just because I broke those tabs on the other sides. That's it. Back around. O-ring, don't forget the O-ring. Between. It's got a little lock. I don't know if you guys can see. One, should we put that in? I was fighting that earlier when I was trying to take it out. But it does have a certain way it goes. In, turn, and it's locked. Now the next fun part is putting that lower piece back on. I do see, I don't know if it's gonna rub right there or not. See, so I'm not sure if the cable gonna hit it. I'm gonna have to shave this down some just because this shaft is longer than the stock one, and that's so thick compared to the ones you can buy. Let's see what happens. Putting this on was a pain. I ended up using a vise and a hammer last time. So that's what I had to do. Vise it on, just it's not touching, it's barely above that. You just set this down there, the hammer, rubber mallet, and just really tap it, it goes on. So now that that's on, let's see. Oh. Okay, so now that I got it on, yeah, I don't like the way that's flush. So I can see that it's gonna cause issues already. Which means I'm just gonna cut this off. I'm actually just gonna cut straight down and this way. I mean, there's no other support there. Doesn't need to be there. Realistically, I can cut this all the way, but if I have to, I have to. Saw here, use whatever you need, whatever you have. Brackets. That would be bad. Let's see now. It's probably third. I think I'm gonna cut off a little bit. I'm just gonna cut this whole inside off, just to be on the safe side. There. Now, I don't know if all that was necessary. It's made sense to me. I wanted to line straight up that with nothing getting in the way, which looks like it'll be good now. Okay. Attempt to redo all this again. Let's see if we can get these bushings out of here now. Screwdriver, flathead. Probably use a socket also, whichever size fits in there. Get creative. It's a little, you could also probably get from up here too. As long as you get them out, I guess. These, I'm assuming sit like this. Yes, they do. And then the washer's up on top. I guess these will sit down before when we're installing this underneath. There's no like lock or anything unless they go this way. Huh, they might go this way. Okay. Yeah, there's literally no instructions. No instructions anywhere besides the one video I found. Even then, I don't remember how the person installed it. Seems fair. Huh? The other way, I'll let you guys know. Now I'm gonna put it back in the car. Oh wait, I did forget one thing. This little lock. Why is this being a pain? There we go. Smarter, not harder. Okay, so after sitting in here, I took the bushings back out. Yeah, I forgot they're studs. Makes life a lot easier. I was wondering how the heck I was gonna put these in. Figured throw that in. Okay, so now that's in. I'm gonna put all this back in. And I'll show you how I do these to get them to adjust right. Because if you don't adjust them right, you're not gonna shift. It's not gonna go into gear properly. So, see you guys in a bit. Okay, so before doing this, I found the easiest, the black side, go straight back. So it's all the way, so now that's third. Like this one is when you move, you know, that's gonna just move in and out. So that one will relax. This is all the way back. Make sure you go in when it's in. You know, this is third, so you straight up and then just lock it. Okay, that was fun. So getting those in. These are locked in. Obviously, I don't have it bolted down yet, so I'll just throw the washers in. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one there. Okay, so now that then this is all the way back. that one just relaxes. So relax. So from here, just press down and it's locked. No, it's not. There, now it's locked. Third. Oh, I screwed up. Okay, so I actually did it in fourth instead. Pushed it all the way in. Put this down to where fourth you think would be. Locked it down. That side was locked down. So there you go. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. And reverse is not working, so I gotta readjust that. Okay, I was having issues going in reverse, so I ended up just cutting the rest of that off because that little lip right here is what was hitting and not letting me go into reverse. So let's try again. Okay, so now that that was all cut out of the way, I ended up just readjusting in third because even still going in fourth, it was still barely hitting this. So I guess, yeah, if you're not sure whether to get the bottom clamp or not when you buy this, get the bottom clamp because it looks, from the pictures, it looks flatter than what that is. And the shaft being, you know, a lot longer down, not a lot, but more longer down of how much you can see, it kind of pushes the rod down some more, which hits this. But anyway, so, don't mind my shifter, I haven't tightened it yet. So there's first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and reverse. Even then, it's still kind of very close. So if I ever get more time, I'll probably chip out some more of that and file it down somewhere, just so I don't have to worry about hitting. But other than that, I mean, reverse, it stays on. So, okay, and back together and let it rip. Okay, it's in. Locked it up with the, it's a 19, that little hex down there. I'm gonna get a new boot eventually, so I'm just gonna leave this like this for now, but it looks like you take the boot off and maybe zip tie it or something in this little crevice there. Other than that, I like it. Remember, it's a F23, so let's make sure it goes into gear while it's running. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. It does feel a little, I like the more solid feel compared to the stock ones. I didn't take a before video of how much throw, I mean, the throw definitely feels a little shorter, but not too much noticeable compared to, like, I think the base bolts, their shifters were like super high. So from those ones, I believe we're the same trans, you should feel the most difference. But the Sport, I believe, already had a little shorter throw, a little shorter, but this is actually a lot. I like the way it feels. Next, test it at the track. Thanks for watching. Alright, just a little. It's gonna be fun one-handed. I'm just gonna go to third. Feels pretty good. I'll try this at home, kids. Can we do a turn?